Especially friends, welcome back to the Picture Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, especially on Spotify. Today, we do have some audio problems. However, if you're able to make it until the end of the episode, I promise you, you have had learned a lot. Today, our special guest is Tulku Lobsang Rinpoche. Tulku Lobsang Rinpoche is a Tummo meditation master. What is Tummo meditation? Well, Tummo meditation allows practitioners to increase their core body temperature, increase the temperature of their fingers and toes by up to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. In this episode, we also talk about what is it like working with Morgan Freeman. Tummo meditation isn't just to break a sweat, but it's said that it is the shortcut to enlightenment, Buddhahood. It's said that Milarepa used this meditation practice, Tummo meditation, to reach enlightenment. This is all in this episode, so thank you so much for tuning in.
Welcome to Picture Podcast.
Thank you so much for coming on Picture Podcast.
Yeah.
So my first question is, what is Tummo meditation, and what are the benefits of doing Tummo meditation?
Tummo meditation is one kind of a form to, one kind of form of to meditate, but also one very important, let's say, self-healing practice, because we Tibetans believe in our body have what we call fire accompanying wind. Is a fire accompanying wind main location is in our stomach, let's say, and but generally everywhere in our body. This fire accompanying wind, what we call Tummo fire. Of course, we're born with that, and her main job is the essence of our breath, essence of our drink, essence of our food to manifest in our body, and the waste part of our breath, waste part of our drink, or waste part of food released out of the body. And that's her main job. And when you, with Tummo practice, I don't know how called, but the essence to manifest the body, and the waste part of food or breath to release, and that's make our body become less pain and more bliss body. And when we have more bliss body, we have less pain body, and we have more happier mind, and we have less suffering mind. As that is the one important, let's say, beneficial of Tummo practice. Of course, Tummo also very higher form of meditation.
So, Rinpoche, I came to you 6-7 years ago in Vienna, Austria, to learn Tummo meditation. You taught me a lot in just 1 week. I remember you telling me something about how there's frozen bliss here, or droplets in your head, and the fire meditation releases or melts everything. Could you talk a little bit about how that works?
Well, the Tummo have a three kind of form of Tummo, what we call Tummo fire, and Tummo bliss, and Tummo non-conceptual state of mind. And Tummo fire I mean, Tummo fire everywhere in our body, of course, but the main location under the navel, 4 fingers.
So right here.
Yes, under the navel, 4 fingers. And yes, it's Tummo fire. Of course, Tummo fire is really is the essence of it, or pure part of your blood. And then
Tumo is using blood. How is
yes, let's say with Tummo practice, seems and your blood transform. It's your blood, let's say, I don't know how we call, but let's say waste part of blood, more pure part of blood, or how we can name this way. And with the more practice, example, with the more fire, we have different kind of fire have. We have, it's very soft, very simple way, say we have a rough fire and let's say soft fire. Rough fire is become fever, fever, and the rough fire is make we are ill. But what we needed is soft fire. Therefore, it's your blood quality, or your blood quality go not so good, and the fire of the Tummo fire is quality not good. Quality not good means hot and burning. And hot and burning is not good in our body, in our mind. But with Tummo practice, you bend, let's say, soft Tummo fire, and the calm and soft Tummo fire, and this is a higher quality of Tummo fire, and that's the soft Tummo fire is what means the pure blood. Better we say this way, you know. As your blood become more pure, and the warmness becomes soft, and your blood become more dirty. I don't know how to say, more west, not so good, and this is more hot and the burning part coming, and that's not good. Our mind and body, you know. However, the question is then the soft Tummo fire start going down to up, and then. Yes, what you give question, we believe Tantric Buddhism, our body and earth exactly the same.
body and earth?
Yes, exactly same philosophy, let's say. Nature, let's say, not say philosophy. Our brain is to look like ocean of our body. Okay? Ocean of our body. And our chakras, crown chakra, throat chakra, heart chakra, navel chakra, secret chakras. And the chakras is look like we have 7 chakras, is 7 great lakes of earth. And we have 72,000 channels look like 72,000 great rivers of earth. And then we have pole. I think, 24 billions of poles we have, and there is look like stream water. Therefore, ocean, brain is ocean of a body, and the chakras is legs of body, and the channels of rivers of body. Each pole is look like stream water. Therefore, we have water body. And the water have 2 possibility, to freeze or to melt it. And then our body is more freeze, ice body come, we have more pain body. And our body is more melted, and then we have more bliss body. And how we melt this ice pain, let's say ice body means pain body means more tension and the stress body. With soft Tummo fire, we possible to this ice pain body to transform to water and the bliss body.
Okay. And what is the water? What is it? 먼저 여기나 틱레도 어디 흰지게나 반드시 드시게 하고.
Yes, it's the language is really complicated, and exactly in the Tantric language, what we call red essence, white essence. Sorry, Tilikarpo and Tilimarpo. Sometimes we say Shangsim Karma. Yes? Shangsim Karma. Or sometimes we say sun and the moon of the body. Yeah? Sun and the moon and the body. And yeah, Tilikarpo is nature is water. Tilimarpo is nature is a fire. Therefore, Tummo fire means Tilimarpo, and Tummo bliss means Tilikarpo. And the fire and the water relation. Yes.
Okay. And then, from like Western science perspective, how would people explain like this, like the bliss, and then how Tumo helps the bliss, and like the white essence? How would scientists explain that?
I really don't know. I never really discuss or never really talk scientific people this part. But with my feeling is, or with my small experience, is incredible logic. You know, incredible logic. But it's a problem sometimes the language. Yes, example we say Tile and Tilikarpo, Tilimarpo, Shansim Karpo, Shansim Marpo. How we go to translate it is we know possible really translated the scientific language, you know. We know possible really translated scientific language, and then we just directly translate red essence, white essence. You know, it's you really translate to words, and therefore, yes, you have English name, but most people don't understand. But you need to translate this scientific field or scientific language. It's so complex, it's so complicated. But I think it's incredibly logic, you know. Is you give time each other communicate it. It's a very beautiful philosophy or very beautiful practice, I think. And not only that, is with the more practice you have really immediate some results or some beneficial, you know.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to do this, because let's say with other sorts of meditation, it might take longer to see the result. But doing meditation, you automatically feel the heat and you feel like, oh, something is happening. How hot, body temperature wise, can you get with Tummo meditation?
Tummo fire, basically we talk, let's say 3 kind of fire. Fire who going down to up, is we call, Troa, Tibetan call. And Tummo fire who going up to down, we call Longspapa. And then Tummo fire who everywhere, and we call stable Tummo fire. Therefore, first the fire who going down to up is a fire with the wave.
Like, so beginners, right?
Yes. Fire with the big wave means more hot and burning. It's more hot and burning is not good quality fire.
Oh, okay.
It's not. It's you possible make some kind of surprise or people. You possible make some show ups. Maybe you possible stay in the fridges, or you possible stay in the snow. I don't know. You possible make some.
Stay in cold.
Yes. But this is not good quality fire.
Okay.
Yes, you're burning hot and you touch it and you go to sweat. Yes, this is not good quality fire. and then the fire, because more fire have a wave, means fire more hot and burning, and that's not so good, because it's not best fire. But fire who going up to down is, we say, is a soft fire. It's a soft fire, but still have a wave, but the wave is more soft, means not so much burning. It's not so much, not hot and burning. And then stable fire means fire is not going up to down, not going down to up, and everywhere in your body equally. And this we call stable fire. And this is not really hot, this is not really burning, and this is warm. It's a soft warm. It's the soft warmness is we call kindness, compassion, or kindness of the more fire. In this soft warmness, open our body deeply. Open our body deeply means our tensions of the body and the blocks of body and the stress of body completely release. And when your body changes, your mind go to change automatically.
Right.
Yes.
Sometimes I feel like it's easier to use your body to change your mind, rather than use your mind to change your body. I feel like
That's very correct. I mean, that's very correct in the, let's say in Tibetan language we call it Dotang, Ngak. We have a Sutrayana Buddhism, Tantric Buddhism. What is the difference? Sutrayana Buddhism, they use mind is the main vehicle. Tantrayana Buddhism, their body is the main user vehicle. Our mind look like adult person. Our bodies look like a child. Is adult person have more strong personality. Look like professors, university professors, and their head is look like piece of metal. Not all, but they know so much, and therefore our minds look like adult person, and who knows so much. Our bodies look like child, and child don't have the strong personality. He can, you're more easy to child train. You're not, and then that's why you're more easy to train or to change it. Body is more easy because your body and mind start to change. Sorry, your body change, your mind automatically go to change. Your mind change, your body automatically change. That's why Tantric Buddhism is the fast or most powerful vehicle ever Buddha teach, because we use body, use our full potential of a body or full energy of body we use to change our mind. My shortcut, body is child always. Therefore you always have part of child. You always have part of adult. Our mind, therefore body born with the knowledge, mind learn with the knowledge, correct? Therefore, conclusion, yes, as a trained body is more easier.
Before we talk about that a little bit more, can you tell us what bliss is? Like, how is it different from getting happy from like playing outside, playing basketball, or like watching a movie on your phone, or like talking with friends? How's bliss different from those sort of happiness?
We need top three different kind of things. Body feel bliss. Mind in this moment, let's say you and me, we are not, let's say you and me, and the body feel bliss and mind feel happiness. Means body feel pain, mind feel suffering. Example, animals have bliss and also have pain. Pain and the bliss level we are nearly equally share with animals. But animals don't have so much suffering look like us. and animals don't have so much happiness look like us. Bliss is to feel bliss. We need small conditions, and to feel happiness, we need a reason.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
And example, I put a piece of chocolate in your mouth, and that is a condition, and this is a bliss. Happiness, you go to top of a mountain Everest. Happiness needs a reason. Happiness always needs to compare, competition. You know, he don't have, I have. He don't know, I know. I'm more beautiful than he. Always compare, worst case, competition. And therefore, happiness more human thing, not so much animals. You know, we need to compare. Therefore, I go top of Mountain Everest is happiness, but it's not bliss. I eat in chocolate, I'd say it's more bliss, less happiness. People who want to lose weight, it's worst thing you eat in the chocolate. But when you eat chocolate, the body feel bliss, but mind go to suffering. You know, mind know. You know, therefore. Bliss need feel bliss need condition. I think I'm just used to making joke in the people who live in United States. You know, there's so much practice bliss, and the bliss mostly come from in the food and with the most five senses, through of music, through of looking, through of smell, through of taste, through of touch. Yeah, bliss more come through of the sensory level, and happiness more mental level. And therefore, yes, but bliss, animals also have. Happiness, also humans have. But both is conditioned, not forever.
It's impermanent.
Yes, impermanent, yes, because both need conditions, correct? And through of meditation, we try to discovering this, what you call tuntam shanti sim, means the absolute great bliss. Is bliss something you don't need the conditions. Bliss, you possible feel bliss without condition. You possible feel bliss without the reason. And this kind of bliss, a glimpse moment you possibly experience through of meditation. When you meditate, you don't need condition really, you don't need a reason, but you feel this deep peace. Therefore, the highest goal of Buddhism, we are not looking just the bliss of eating chocolate.
Right.
That's nothing wrong, that is great thing. But that's not really give answer of the deep what we are really searching. Oh, happiness, winning football, winning lottery, and all these winnings. It's great. It does make you happy. It's nothing wrong, but this happiness never really make fulfill your deepest wish or deepest question. Therefore, in Tantric words, what we call the bliss of the body, we call kunzo shanchukji sim. No, sorry, I make a mistake. The kam shanchukji sim. Sometimes we call ganta shanchukji sim, and kam shanchukji sim means bliss of the body. And then Tantric words we call kunzo shanchukji sim means is the more happiness, happiness of mind, happiness, let's say. And Tuntan Shantam Sim means something beyond this body, beyond this mind. It's the beyond condition, beyond the reason, without condition. That's you only possible discover this kind of bliss or this kind of compassion, this kind of love, this kind of happiness only with meditation. Meditation is not culture.
Meditation is not culture.
Culture is never pure. Meditation is not culture. meditation is not religion, and meditation is not philosophy, maybe I also say. Meditation maybe also not science. Science, modern science. Yeah, culture, religion, philosophy, science is a method or tool to connect to nature. Yeah? But I'm sure science is a great tool, but I never believe science is very pure. It's always behind science. Always it's look like same religion. You know? Science always have interest in politics, interest in money. You know, science is a great tool, but I don't believe so much. You know, they always misuse science. The same with the religion. All religion is great teaching, but many times we have problem around the religions because of the people always use when they need it. You know, same with the science. Therefore, science is great, but you need to be very careful to. I mean, I believe this too, but I don't believe behind these people always. Politics, money is so much involved, and then misuse. Therefore, my conclusion: meditation is not why I say not culture, why I say not religion, why I say not science. Because when we meditate, we are not learning anything.
We're not learning anything?
No, we don't learn anything. Of course, we say, I learn meditate, correct? I say, I go to practice meditation. I'm going to learn meditation. No. When we meditate, we are not really, you can, yeah. When we meditate, we are not learning something. Because you possibly learn many things, but learning is, let's say shortcut. When we meditate, we try to relax. We try to free of influence of external influence, internal influence. We try to make free of all kind of influence. And when you free of all influence and you are complete nature state of in your mind, and therefore the essence of meditation is not knowledge, it's awareness.
Awareness.
Knowledge is dangerous. Knowledge is more dangerous than anything ever. Why we are human beings more dangerous than cows? Because of knowledge. Knowledge really possible ended in the world. And knowledge is the one of the greatest pain and the suffering ever go to face in the human history. Because knowledge never pure. Therefore, I always say people, enough knowledge in this world. We need more awareness. Correct? This kind of knowledge of science, knowledge of culture, knowledge of religion, knowledge of all that. Yes, knowledge is a good step to awareness, but sometimes the knowledge is the great obstacle of the awareness. Awareness and knowledge is different. Awareness is very pure. Awareness is not something you learn, something you discover in. Therefore, through of meditation, you possible discover awareness. But you possible go to university, you possible learn the knowledge. Yeah? Many great men and women who make terrible mistakes, they also have okay, it's not important, but something like that. Yeah, okay.
So, Rinpoche, when you feel bliss, what does that feel like? It's like peace, or is it like, what does it feel like? Because I don't think I've ever felt bliss. Maybe I have felt bliss, like eating chocolate, but that's low level compared to Tummo bliss. How does that feel like?
Yes. Well, this is very difficult to give an example. Bliss, we have again different kind of blisses have, in Tantric words we call Popde, Mopde, Manangdya. We call bliss. Is bliss we're going up to down in our body, and the bliss is going down to up our body, and the bliss is everywhere in our body. Therefore, bliss who going up to down is not so it's not so good bliss, let's say.
Up to down?
Yes, it's a bliss, but at the same time they have a tension. Let's you eat chocolate. Let's say put in chocolate in your mouth, and you feel nice, but you have some stress there. Yeah, stress. I say keep in chocolate in your mouth, but please don't chew. Yeah, just keep there, but they have this intensity, and it's nice, but it's kind of pain. Not the pain over pain, but the pain over bliss. Example, today you win lottery or something, and then I say, you're not allowed to tell next 1 month anybody. You're so happy, yeah? You win, just example, you're so happy because you win something. I don't know win or something, you did something good, but I say you don't allow to tell anybody. And you feel pain, you feel so good, but you feel pain. It's a little similar. But of course, first we have this rough bliss, and the bliss with little tension or with little stress. And then we have a little soft bliss. Yes, soft bliss we have, but they don't have really example. You need, it's no example, It's you just need experience,
Rinpoche, but when boy or girl come together, that sort of bliss, well, is it similar or is it different?
Yes, this is one important bliss also. Tantric Buddhism, let's say in the Raunijur is that, or the one man and a woman have a sexual relation. This is we call our language, we call jibde lenchi, jibde, melted bliss. And melted bliss, Yes, this is one kind of form of bliss, but yes, in the man and a woman who have a physical relation, and then fire is going up, it's naturally we feel that, but this is not really Tummo fire, but it's same thing.
Same thing.
It's same. The channels open, and then energy fire going up, and then water start to melting, and this chemical or substance hormones start to melting in your nerves, and then touching the nerves, you have sensation of bliss. But this you make stronger, bigger and bigger, thousands of millions of the time. What you feel bliss in the man and the woman, it's just look like tip of water or grass. I don't know in Tibetan language.
Dew.
Yeah, ziwa. Yeah.
Oh.
It's, I don't
Water
know.
dew.
What call English?
Water dew.
Or water dew. It's very small. Yeah. What we feel, man and woman. And this you translate look like ocean. Yogis and the yoginis feel this kind of bliss millions of times strong and permanent. Always there, yes. And this moment, they don't need to sleep.
They don't need to sleep?
Yes, they don't need to sleep, and then they also don't need to eat much, and then they start to sing, They're so happy, they found the happiness, they're so happy. In this moment, you put in the needles or knife or something, cut their body, they don't feel pain. Yeah, they don't feel pain. They're not yet enlightened, yes, but this happened chemically change.
Why don't they need to sleep?
Because so deep rest.
So deep rest.
Yes, so deep rest. I also experienced this. I don't know you or not. Sometimes I'm whole day relaxed. I'm not so stressful. It's very relaxed, really, really relaxed, and I'm just myself and relaxed. I don't need much sleep, But the whole day I'm rushing up and down and make very stressful things. I really need more hours to sleep. Therefore, these people are so deeply rest, deeply calm, and deeply or fully satisfaction, and they not much need sleep. And yeah, that's yes. This bliss we needed. Yes, this is look. This is what you call the compassion of a body, compassion of mind. What we talk kindness, compassion, bodhicitta. Correct?
Yes.
This is compassion of mind. Compassion of a body is what we talk in bliss. And your body feels so much bliss, nobody possible hurt you. Somebody cut your hand, you don't feel pain. Yeah, and yeah, and yeah, this is a bliss. This is a bliss. Then the bliss is bliss. The bliss of body become bigger and bigger and great, and then what happened? And your mind have less and less and thought. And then you experience most calm, most peaceful state of mind, or most deep state of meditation, or most deepest calmness state of the mind through of bliss of the body.
Rinpoche, for example, like Milarepa,
Yes.
he had accumulated a lot of bad karma at first.
Yes.
Milarepa.
Yes.
He killed his uncle, killed so many people.
Mhm.
He used black magic. Then he went to Marpa Lozawa. Then he suffered a lot. Built huge houses, huge buildings, then threw them down. Huge houses, then threw them down. Then finally Marpa Lozawa taught Milarepa Tummo. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And then Milarepa mainly used Tummo meditation to become enlightened.
That's very correct.
So if that's the case, then if Tumo is a shortcut, why isn't Tumo talked about more? What is the dangers of Tumo?
Well, this is a little difficult to say, It's maybe very difficult to say. Tummo is the foundation of the all Tantric teachings. Without, Tummo is the foundation of all Tantric teaching. And you well trained Tummo, all other practice of Tantra is more easy. But I don't know exactly reasons, but what is the Tummo or Tantra, we make secret. I think one great reason, and Tummo we use the karmic power. We use as a vehicle. Example, death is happen karmically. Sleep is happen karmically. Sex is happen karmically. Nobody need to learn to sex.
By nature.
It's naturally there. Generally, so of course some people born with some problem, but but you don't. The feeling of a
Desire
is just you don't know where he comes. It's locked there. Sleep, you don't need the train to come. He is there. Death is coming, and therefore sex and the sleep and let's say death is the karmic force. Is nature power. Is one of most powerful dominant energy ever in experience in our human existence. Therefore, death we experience each 100 years once. Sleep we experience, let's say, each 24 hours, And therefore, moment of death, they have one nature power, is a death. Moment of sleep, they have one nature power, is sleep. It's a moment of wake now, they have one nature power, attachment or sexual energy. Attachment is a big picture, and sexual energy little part of little. The attachment is just the dominant emotion. Without attachment, you and me is look like ran out of a battery, look like laptop without the battery. Therefore, whatever we do, attachment is look like a battery and motivation. It's very powerful energy. Therefore, we go to use, and death is a vehicle. Sleep, and we use in the vehicle, and attachment also use a vehicle, and also sexual energy we use is a vehicle to have a deep meditation, meditation, experience. And that's why we say it dangerous. And also, death is not so interesting, isn't it? Not so holy, yeah?
No.
I mean, it's, death, yeah? Who interested in sleep? Okay, yoga of death, yoga of sleep, And that's why I think they're so dangerous, because we use this nature force. This is really, it's not just your imagination. And therefore you need to really careful. So you need very careful to instruct it, to not misunderstand and to fully understand. But I don't think everybody interested in this.
Yeah. Why is that? Because you see, like Rinpoche, you said, you see instant results.
Yes.
Yeah. Why aren't people interested?
That's I don't really have fully answer. But generally, truth is not everybody interested. Everybody need to go to step by step. Therefore, Buddha said, truth is not everybody. Truth is most a painful thing to hear. And therefore, Buddha is never teach truth once. He teaches step to step. He gives truth piece to piece. And because some people only need the truth. And they're happy, that's enough. And some people want the bigger truth. And you bigger give it. Some people want the complete truth. Therefore some people don't want to meditate. Fine. Some people don't want to practice anything. Fine. Some people just want to be nice and smiling. That's perfect dharma. There's nothing wrong. Maybe this life you're only smiling. You don't do any other thing, And that's completely fine. Therefore, we need to respect people's element and the people's nature, because not everybody are ready. It's a little similar. I mean, sometimes in our age you have this kind of tradition. I'm a doctor. Your father. I'm a doctor. I want you to become doctor, and that's kind of no. I'm doctor, but you see, maybe you don't want to become doctor. You just want to shave. Fine. You want to come to garden cleaning. That's really you want it. Fine. Nothing wrong. What you make happy, But therefore, my conclusion, I think also lack of understanding. People don't really understand what is Tummo, and they're just, rumors.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very dangerous. Oh, so da. Everybody hears, but nobody knows. And that's also a reason maybe people not fully interested, And also, you practice Tummo, you really need effort, You need the physical training.
You need to exercise, right?
Exercise, you need to do many things, I don't know, maybe many other reasons, but yes.
Quickly, shortcut answer. We talk about, you said attachment is good, right? Or you said attachment is needed for meditation? We try to lower attachment, desire. Could you talk a little bit about that or explain that? Shortcut answer?
Yeah, shortcut answer in the general Sutrayana Buddhism, we try to renounce attachment.
Get rid of it.
Yeah, get out. What is opposite of attachment? Compassion. You have more compassion and decrease attachment mind. But Tantric Buddhism, we use attachment as a vehicle of discovering bliss. And through of attachment you discover bliss. When bliss is there, attachment dissolve, disappear herself. And is the same goal. free of attachment, but how we make free is a different.
We use attachment to get rid of attachment.
Exactly.
Because you feel bliss, right?
Yeah.
Then you don't need anything else.
Yes, not exactly. Why we have attachment? Because we want something.
We're searching for something.
Yes, something. But you, through of attachment, is you discover bliss, and then you bliss make a bigger. You have less attachment. You know, you don't need rejected. You don't need renounce attachment. You don't need attachment.
Naturally.
But until you don't really fulfill, or until you really happy, it's difficult not to have attachment. You know? It's not like food. You know, you have attachment to eat food, but you're full. You don't need to renounce attachment of eating. It's similar. Yeah.
And like, so when people are stressed or like tired, they eat more because they're not happy. Is that it?
Yeah, that's also one reason, because when we are stressed, it's usually more wind and fire increase in our body. The element energy is going up and down is more increased, and then food is more water, and when you eat more, make you more calmer and make you some degrees of bliss, and that's why people more eating, there's so much stress and there's so much feel bad, and yes, food is the one kind of form of to make calm and bliss. Yes.
I see. And Rinpoche, you always tell me to, before Tummo meditation, right? Always practice compassion first, always pray. How does compassion involve with Tummo meditation? Again, shortcut answer.
Yes. It's in Tantric tradition, before you open, with Tummo practice, you open your body. But before you open body, you need to open your heart. To open heart, first you practice kindness. Kindness, antidote of anger. Then we practice compassion, and compassion is antidote of attachment. Then we practice bodhicitta, as bodhicitta is antidote of ignorance. Therefore, you open heart fully, and before you open body. Because body is the most powerful force. Sometimes your body is more powerful force than your mind. It's incredible. You need to respect this body. Once her force is coming, you don't have choice. And so it's therefore, I forgot to answer the question, but I forgot.
It's okay. Rinpoche, I want to switch a little bit now.
Yes.
Just quickly, talk about how did you learn Tummo meditation? Like how you were born in Amdo, right?
Yes.
Then can you talk a little bit about your biography a little bit?
Yes.
And how you learned Tummo meditation?
I born East Tibetan, Amdo, and Nawa, and we have Ngarto, Ngarme, Napar, and Ngarto. We have a Soatik is, and then Soa, and in the small village. And I think 6, 7, 8 years old, I went already in monastery, local monastery. It's a Gaelic monastery. It's maybe 110 to 30 monks. And
were you already Tulku then, or
not yet?
Uh-huh.
Not yet. But I'm naturally very much who like interest in body movement, exercising, jumping, or this kind of kung fu, or jumping, or all this kind of thing, or anything to body, And that's already I have naturally. And then when I'm 13 years old, and they recognize me as the reincarnation Lama of Nyingtse, is eighth reincarnation Lama of Nyingtse. And then I went to different monastery to study. I also went to Bon Monastery, one of the great Bon monastery. Around when I'm a reincarnation, before becoming a reincarnation Lama, and after this I went to Amchotseni Monastery. We have 1,000 monks nearly. Then I went to Lavra Monastery, but I'm not really in Lavra Monastery. I stay outside and study. there already I started learning the physical trainings or Tummo, all these kind of things, but I'm not so much in that time. Then I'm 17 years old, I come to India, and I went to Garden Monastery, and I also interested in the physical trainings, all these things, and then I'm more and more interested to Tummo, and then I research.
How did you research? On Google?
Oh, no. Research means I go to more focus, to focus on the different lineages. We have different lineages. I went to all different part of the world to, yes, also in Tibet, also Nepal, or Bhutan, or India, Mongolia, everywhere I wanted, and to learn how much I can around the subjects. Really, I'm suddenly incredible interested. Maybe now last 25 years, I'm very much focused this, and I'm so much like it, and that's so connected. This practice me, and I have a great Tummo masters, Tummo teachers. Of course, still I continue learning and more, and and that's how I did it. Yes.
Do you ever remember your previous life or something like that?
No, really not. Not really. No. Me not. No, 1 minute. It's strange. I'm thinking, but it's not really. Not really. It's not really. But no, not really. I'm always give answer people. I say I don't really remember. But yeah, it's anyway. I don't remember.
Right now you live in Vienna, Austria.
Yes.
Our listeners know Morgan Freeman.
Yes.
Do you remember him?
Yes, correct.
How did that happen? You were interviewed by Morgan Freeman. You were meditating in this cold ice box, right? How did that happen? How did you reach it?
Oh well, it's very interesting. It's sometimes I'm used to telling in my office or organization. I say, I want to do something in National Geography. I'm used to when I'm in India. I'm always looking this channel. The National Geography or Discover channel. That's most of my favorite channels. Oh yeah, I'm just know how big meaning I used to say. And we didn't do anything. But once they start to contact us, I don't know where they found it, or we never asked, and they start contact us. So they want to do something Tummo, And then we accepted, and then up and down, and we did in New York, and very nice, yes. But not we are asking them, and they found us.
Do you think that was helpful to spread Tummo meditation, or do you think it was just for entertainment? People saw it as entertainment.
I'm really not sure. It's really not sure. It's difficult to say sometimes. I don't think there's harm. That is clear, but I don't know how much help. But I think so. I think so. It's a very respect channel and very respect person, and also sometimes nowadays our Tibetans, sometimes we say everything secret. We don't do anything ourselves, and then foreigners or Westerners,
Yes.
and they take some part of our culture. And they create something,
Business.
and business or whatever, and we're silent.
Yeah.
I understand. Mostly Tibetans, and we, our own people, try to do something to forward. Let's say do something with a different way in the need in this time. Of course, then something maybe criticized or something, or something. But I also understand. But I think, of course, we need traditional way to teach, you know. But I never doubt the teaching of a Buddha and the teaching of Buddha. Really,
Never doubt.
it's really, and more I go to in the West, and more me confirm that is the best teaching. But I'm very much doubt how we teach. Is how we teach is really totally updated. It's sometimes updated. It's make you dismotivated. It's just you make it dismotivated. It's, you know. Therefore, I think we need updated. I don't know how, but
I think you have an updated teaching style. That's why most of your students are from the West, right?
Yes, that's
Like
true.
even myself, even though I'm Tibetan, I grew up in the West.
Yes.
Because I'm like, oh, Rinpoche taught that. Of course, I saw the National Geographic video with Morgan Freeman. I was like, wow, that's really cool. But Rinpoche is like, before I came to Australia, I watched one teaching. I think Google or something.
Yes,
At
correct.
Google, and I was like, wow, that teaching
Yes,
is like something that Western can hear.
yes.
Yeah, I think that's very good. Do you think young Tibetans who are interested in Buddhism, right, but have a lot of questions? I talk to a lot of young Tibetans, and they're like, you know, my family tells me I need to be more Buddhist, teach me to pray, etc. But then a lot of doubt comes to my mind. Questions. I'm like, questions are good, right? So to those young Tibetans who are interested in Buddhism but have a lot of questions, should they start with Tummo meditation or start with something simpler? How do they do?
I mean, this is a little difficult to say. Every people very individual, but I think we need to. Of course, pray is good. Everything good. You know, especially Buddhism and especially Tibetan Buddhism is look like a supermarket. Look like maybe Amrita supermarket. You go and Amrita supermarket, you really need to think well before you go in. You completely got lost.
Right.
You go to in, maybe you forget what you want to buy, maybe you buy many things what you never thought. It's therefore we in Tibetan Buddhism it's look like a supermarket. You have so many tools, you have so many wisdoms. Just look like endless, look like ocean. And the teacher's lost, the student is lost, everybody lost, and it's nothing there, you know. Therefore, I think it's better in the teachers or practitioners, the student to focus one thing. You know, I focus more Tummo, you know. You know, it's then, you know, therefore I think it's focus one thing. I don't think it's something wrong to people start with Tummo. You know, really, it's nothing wrong. Okay. That's my view, you know. And usually, maybe you, Tummo or meditation or whatever. I think in the traditionally we make so much good conditions to practice Tummo or to practice meditate. And then everybody is just condition is make close. You know, therefore you give very little condition and you give people practice. You know, that is modern world, isn't it? Everything quick and more powerful, everything, and therefore, I think always I try to go to the Westerners teach. It's always whatever I teach before maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I always introduce general Buddhism with very shortest moment, shortest time, and then I go one subject and focus to teach those. And that's very helpful. You know, it's also I have the soul practice, wisdom soul practice, doctrine. That's also I developed because I start to see struggling is the Westerners to meditate. You know?
So you're using something to meditate.
Yes.
It's easier.
Yes. Therefore, 통총, as 가서 고박을 하면 통총이죠. 밀란 통총 땅이고 하면서.
They look down.
Yeah, look down. Buddhism is so deep. Yes, of course, it's deep. And then this is not the way you need to make right. then not reach your people. Respect people. Who only possible meditate with walking, let's do them. Who only possible meditate with cleaning floor, fine. You know?
You don't need to just sit down.
Yeah, you need adapt to them. Isn't it Jumdendi we say quand la cantonte la tumba Jumdendi la chansalo means that's why we make praise Buddha, you know. Topa chigo la nasa. Quand la cantonte la tumba Jumdendi is what they needed, he possible showed this way. That is the quality of Buddha, and we try to
We have to be like that.
yes, this direction. Of course, without losing the goal and without losing essence. You know?
Rinpoche, how many students do you have total?
I don't know. I don't know, but it's one of I have education. This Lujong, the Lujong. I think we have the Lujong and doctor. Let's say Lujong.
Lujong in Tibetan means so that's Lujong Tibetan, right?
Yes.
In English, it means body practice.
Yeah, body practice. It
So
looks like
exercise.
yoga. We call sometimes Lujong, sometimes we call Tunkur. Zalong Tunkur is traditional.
Zalung is wind and Zakhali.
That means the channel. Right?
So wind channel.
Wind channel, yeah. This exercise under the me until now around 2,000 people who complete study with me and to teaching in the different part of the world and mostly in Europe. And the 2,000 I have nearly around 100 senior students and then junior maybe and around 2,000 junior teachers who teach different part of world, mostly in the West and mostly in Europe.
Any in America?
Yes, we have America also,
Okay.
very little, but some we have, yes.
Do you have any Tibetan?
Yes, we have some Tibetans who learn Lujong and also Tokchot, and they're doing very well. They're doing very well.
One day I'll be
Yeah,
one day I'll be a senior.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
now I'm junior.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rinpoche's how do you say organization is called Nangse Menang?
Nantin Menlam Buddhist Medical Center.
How do you spell that? N-A-N-G?
This I don't know English how
Okay,
to
okay.
spell it.
I'll put it in
Yes.
the description.
Nantin Menlam. I don't know English. I mean, it's crazy. I speak little English, but I never learn English.
Okay.
I'm learn with hearing.
Yeah.
Therefore, I think my English. I hear people say complete broken the grammar, but somehow still people understand. Yeah.
Okay. And then what does Nantin Menang mean?
Nantin Menlam means is Buddhist medical center or Buddhist healing center.
Okay.
You know, because I want to teach everything form of healing, you know, to more helping and healing than form of religion so much, you know. Of course, we go in the West, we need to preserve our culture, but we also need to respect these people. Sometimes we so much attachment our culture, of course, but don't forget they're people also. You know, we are so much protect our culture. We don't care benefit them or not.
We don't share sometimes.
We not enough share, and sometimes we want their drink bottle tea. I'm just joking, you know. No, you don't need to converse so much. You know, I try to not teach so much cultural part of Buddhism, you know, in the West. I teach more nature Buddhism. It's more essence, not so much culture part. You look Japanese Buddhism, you look Tibetan Buddhism, you look outside, totally two different things. That is more culture side, correct? The teaching essence is more same, and therefore I'm more focused essence part than culture. Of course, culture is very important, you know. Therefore, I always say in some of my friends, don't forget that we need to respect the Buddha's teaching in the Buddhism, but we need also compassion students, you know, to adapt their needs. Of course, too much adapted may be a big problem, but you know.
Rinpoche, one last question.
Yeah.
Then we'll wrap up. For me, I am one of those 2,000 students.
Yes.
Your disciples.
Yeah.
For me, how should me living in the West? Of course, I have to go to school. I have to work. How should I practice? Should I just focus on dual meditation? For how? Any advice? Any guidance?
I think Tanjur, we said Tanjur, yeah, Tanjur Nikawa. Tar means time. Oh, okay. Anyway, this is more important. I say every day is normal people look like you. Is every day you go to practice 21 minutes.
21 years.
That's really enough. And then sometimes in your life give you opportunity. You enough money, you enough time. Yes. This moment we don't have this good condition, you know. Yeah, we don't have the condition. We don't have luxury of time and money. People who have money, they don't have time. People have time, they don't have money. Whatever called time and money, what we call marriage. And therefore, moment maybe you know enough talk. Yeah, you know enough merits, and therefore maybe you need to more earn. You need more time. You need maybe some more other conditions. But at least you still possible have 21 minutes every day. You know? Therefore, 10 minutes you make some body exercise, and then 10 minutes you make meditation, and the 1 minute you practice of kindness and compassion. You know, and that's you do every day. Without forcing yourself. Sometimes you forget, don't worry.
Why not force yourself? Discipline.
Discipline is good, but discipline not take you so long.
Like take you far?
Yeah, not take too far. I don't believe discipline so much. No money. Yes, we need discipline. But you know, in the Buddhist teachings, we call this one of the greatest failure, or what make we fail, is laziness, correct?
Yes.
Spiritually, life, everything, health and happiness, everything. One of the greatest obstacle is laziness. Therefore, Buddha said, laziness make you a dead person without dying. But what kind of antidote we have laziness? Discipline. That is not so, that is too ignorant method. Therefore, you need, of course you need discipline, but the discipline is not enough. You need motivation. You need to love. You need to believe. You know?
Everything.
Yeah. You don't have love, you don't have motivation, you don't have a belief. And you say just the discipline, that's no function. That's why in the Buddhist teachings, laziness have 4 antidotes. And motivation, I think motivation and belief and what you call love and exercise or something like this. Therefore, I think we need more. I always say, I don't believe so much discipline. I believe more reason. Reason?
Yes.
I say, why you doing Tummo? You say, because if you have a bigger reason, you have a big energy. But mostly people, I say, why are you doing? I don't know. Mostly people don't have a reason. Or people have a reason, very, very little, small. Reason is too small. A reason is look like a battery. Energy. A reason is more important than discipline. I don't believe discipline so much. Yes, discipline is very, very important, but you have a reason, and then you come motivation.
Purpose.
Yes, purpose and the reason, and then discipline is not longer discipline, you know.
That's easy.
Easy. Otherwise, discipline is make you sick and mentally, physically, you know.
Rinpoche, what's your reason to learn Tumo and spread Tumo?
I'm sure there are many reasons, but one important reason I really like. It's so fitted, It's so fitted, That's practice of Tummo, not against my nature. I don't need to so much change anything, Tummo is a fit me, and therefore when I talk with people, Tummo, I'm so feel confident because I like this. I really believe. Because some things when I talk and teach, maybe, but I'm not so feel connected. I possible talk, but I'm not so feel connected.
That's it. Permission. Permission. On est cutting chair.
Kadin chilaso, tigjichen, tasidela.